Okay, can you describe yourself about your experience?
Yeah, hi. My name is Yusuf. I have 7+ years of front-end experience. Okay, I am working from the beginning as a front-end developer. Okay, I have two company experience. First company was Cardiff Consulting Private Limited, and the second company is my current company. Here I'm working in as a module lead. Uh, Hi, okay, and my roles and responsibility is I do 30% management and 70% of development. And coming to my tech stack, I'm aware of JavaScript, HTML, React, Redux, and React framework related libraries.
Okay, so how much experience you have in Node and React?
In React, I have 5.5 years of experience. Node, I have used it for front-end purpose.
Those are front-end purpose.
Node for front-end purpose.
Node is front-end purpose.
Yeah,
So basically, your expertise on React.js only, right?
yeah, React.js, Redux, GraphQL.
Okay. So what the virtual DOM in React.js?
Virtual DOM is nothing but replication of a DOM, where we have all the DOM created. Is a virtual DOM where whatever changes made in the reactor, all those changes are first replicated to the virtual DOM, and then the virtual DOM is finally committed to the actual DOM to get the changes done.
Okay. Okay. What the class component?
Classical component is a way of representation in React. So we use classes to create the component.
Okay. What are the lifecycle methods of the class component?
We have three phases of it. Okay, mounting, updating, and unmounting. And in mounting, we have constructor, render, and in updating, we have get derived from the props. Component did update, component did mount, component these things, and component unmount.
Component unmount. Okay. Okay. What are the difference between component should update and component did update?
Wait a minute. Okay, component should update is a method that is called before the component update, and there we have to decide whether our component should be updated or not by comparing the properties that is given by this method. Okay, if we want to update the component, we can return a true or false. Based on that value, the further method would be rendered. Okay, component did update is component updated, and once the element is mounted to the DOM, okay, the component did update is triggered, and then it's invoked. We can perform all the operations after that.
Okay. Okay. What are the hooks in functional
Hooks is
component?
okay. Hooks is not hooks is a method, okay, which returns tuple state and a value in the state. Using that, we can interact with the components.
Okay. What are the use effect?
Use effect is replication of component mount, component update, and component add mount, and it is used for interacting with the the third party of a library. For an example, if we have to do any operations like making an API call and updating the state in the next life cycle of your method, all those things can be achieved in use effect.
Okay. What are the use memo?
Use memo is a method which is used to memorize the result.
Okay. What are the use ref?
Use ref is a way to interact with the DOM element directly in React. We do not have an option directly to touch the or to access the DOM element. So with the help of use ref, okay, we can interact with the DOM element. We'll get the reference of the element.
Okay. What are custom hooks?
Custom hook is a hook, okay, where you create your custom hook for code reusability, and to have your functional functionality to be written in custom hook, and that can be used in multiple places. And custom hook can be consumed only inside a component or a custom hook.
Can you write here any example of the custom hooks?
Yeah, yeah. Can I share my screen for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, if you're not able to see any of the screen, let me know, because here it is asking dedicated screen to be shared.
Yeah, please.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I share everything in this?
Yeah, share the entire screen. Okay, it is visible.
Okay. Is it visible now? Is my
Yeah,
screen visible?
yeah.
Okay, I'll write one custom hook. Okay, I will write one custom hook to make a fetch API, so that every component who wants to make a user fetch component, they can consume this hook. Okay, shall I go ahead and do that?
Okay, can you
Or do you have any use case scenario so that I can implement?
okay. First you open the which ID you are used?
Sandbox.
No, there are the only screen are visible Zoom. I'm see only Zoom tab.
Okay, you can't see my screen.
I'm see the screens, but it is a Zoom
Okay,
Zoom
okay.
screen.
Okay, I'll reshare. Okay, because I had shared a different screen. Okay, you can see only this screen, right? Okay, I'll get that URL here because I have opened another box. Okay, you can see. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, code sandbox. Okay, can you open that?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this I was created. Okay, I will write a custom hook. Okay, inside this I'll make use of fetch API call. Okay, this custom hook can be used in any container to make an API call. Okay, it will return one method. Mm, okay, URL in URL. Okay, my custom hook is ready. Okay, once I get a response, mm, okay, the functionality of this custom hook is, okay, whenever you use this custom hook on component mounts, it will make a API call. Okay, I have to give a proper URL. It will make a fetch API call. It will pass it into JSON. Then I get the data. Once I get the data, I'll set it to a state variable. Okay, and this custom hook also returns you one variable called data. Okay, I can use the data to display in any of my component. So I can consume this custom hook here. Okay, since I have written one object, so I will have one object here, data. So okay, when this app component is mounted, okay, when this app component is invoked, it calls this method. Okay, when component is mounted, this fetch call would be done upon successfully, fetch is made, it will set to the state. So once the state is set, okay, I will have the data, right? So I will get the data and I can display the data here.
Okay.
I can display the data here. So if I just give the URL, any varied URL with the method, when custom hook is invoked, I'll get the data.
Okay, Yusuf, can you write a task here program of the to-do list?
To-do list. Okay.
Yeah. In to-do list, you
Mm-hmm.
have the option for the add items
Mm-hmm.
from the info box. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then display the listing. In listings, you have the delete action. So when you click on the delete button, so same particular listing are delete from the your list data.
Okay. Okay, so to understand, okay, there is a input. Okay, I will have one input where you can enter the input, and there'll be a button called create to-do list. On creation of that, I will create one to-do list, and the to-do list card will have one cancel button. On click of that cancel, the card would be cancelled. My understanding is
No, no,
correct.
there is not card. There is not any card. Here is the one single input box.
Do you
Okay.
have any screen requirement UI so that I can
No,
have?
I'm telling you. Please write down. First write down here on top.
Mhm.
On the top, first you have the one input box.
Input
Okay.
box. Mm-hmm.
We have here type the items.
Mm-hmm.
Here one button is add item. When click on the add items,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So item will be stored on the list data.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Add item. Okay, item will store in list data. Okay, list
List
data.
data. Okay. You have the display the list data bottom of the add item buttons. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In list data, you have the one action is delete. When click on the delete buttons, so particular ID will be deleted from the list data.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
When we click again delete, so secondly ID deleted, so it may be the empty of the delete data. When we cut the multiple deletes on your list data, so that is the simple task.
Okay. Can I delete this hook or
Yeah,
should?
yeah, delete this.
Okay. Can you just see this? If this requirement, what I'm doing is I'm going right.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is only one thing happening. Okay, I need to check. Maybe I have given some dependency that is not correctly given. So it is not an add. Okay, it's not updating. So I just have to do a state change. Then it deletes. It deletes like that. So I will just figure out what is the dependency. So is this requirement is fine, right? This is what you
Yeah,
wanted
it
to.
is fine. Yeah, it is fine.
Okay. Shall I go ahead and find that dependency also?
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
And delete also, I should do the same thing. Hmm. Done, sir.
Okay. Click the all. Click the all item. Sorry, delete the all items.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now add. Okay. Can go to the chat.
Mm-hmm. How do I open this? Mm, can you help me in this? Okay, Zoom chat, right? Okay, yeah, I got the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Given the some. Given the two array. Array one, array two.
Mm-hmm.
Can you find out the matching value from the compare the both array?
We have two array and I want to compare both array and want the return value that matches. Okay.
Okay, can you write your program?
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Can you see my screen? Is my screen visible to you?
I'm seeing only Zoom. Zoom
Okay,
screen.
Zoom screen, right? Okay, okay. There is a problem here. Just a minute. I will open the React IDE. How do I collapse this?
Can you open the
Mhm.
JavaScript
Yeah,
online
yeah, I'm
editor?
opening. That's what I'm opening. Can you see my screen again? No, right?
And so it is a code sandbox.
Code sandbox. Now we can see code sandbox. I'm opening a link and pasting it. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my JavaScript. Okay. Should be like this. Okay, so the array which is here, okay, should be present in both, right? Then only I should return it. If it's not present in both, I should not return.
Right.
Okay. Cat and sun. Done. Output is here.
Okay. Okay. So what are event loop?
Okay, event loop is a looping. It is used in JavaScript where it manages the events that is happening in the JavaScript. For an example, okay, anything okay that you do in JavaScript is synchronous. Okay, everything has to be managed, but it behaves like a asynchronous manner. So, for an example, if I have any call, okay, anything, any line by line, everything get appended to the call stack. Okay, if it's an if there is anything, okay, that has to be interacted with the DOM, or if there's an asynchronous call, the call is pushed to the event queue, okay, and it performs the operation, and the processor, the call stack, whatever is the next call, it will get executed. Once in the event queue, there is an event loop, okay, that keeps monitoring the queue. Okay, once the task is done, and if there is a call stack that is empty, it will push the item from the queue to the call stack, and and the call stack, whatever is the item, it get executed. So that is the event loop.
Okay. What is the closure?
Closure is a mechanism where inner function can access the variable of the outer function.
What is interface?
Interface is the a contract. Okay, it is a TypeScript concept. It is a contract signed. It is a contract. Okay, the method except, okay, whatever in interface you define a types. Okay, that respective types has to be given to the component function, or a classical component. For an example, I have a method that accepts name and property. I create an interface telling, okay, name has to be a string, and email ID has to be a string. Okay, with this contract, okay, there is a contract that the component need to accept two properties by the type string. If you pass anything apart from a type string, a number or anything, it will throw an error. Okay, that it is not the type that you have assigned to the component.
Okay, what are the difference between ES5 and ES6?
What is the
Difference between ES5 and ES6.
okay
ECMA
ES6?
5 and ECMA 6.
ES6, okay, was it is an a standard. Okay, so every cycle they released few standards. Okay, so 5 had few standards, 6 had again few more standard. In 6, okay, was is called as major development. Okay, came into picture, like they introduced arrow methods. They added multiple array methods, string methods. Okay, the class syntax, the import export methods, and all got added in ES6. And there is an interpolation string. Okay, all those got added into ES6.
Okay. Can you go to the chat?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
What the output of?
Okay, it is called as interpolation. The first output is string interpolation. It will be 111, and second is a number interpolation. So it will be 10.
Why?
Because when you give plus, right, it get concatenation. When you give minus, okay, it is an arithmetic operator. Okay, cohesion take place here, and string get converted to number. And if you minus number with number, it is 10.
Okay. Okay, Yusuf, I am completely on my side. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Okay, is there anything else that any feedback do you have for me?
I'm sitting there with the chat panel.
Okay, thank you.